So just contacted the police and told them, he said, did a remote attack about 40 minutes ago, so half hour, whatever, and contacted the police and asked for specific ones. And he said they went to the White House and told them that they weren't going to come back and they weren't going to do this. And he said, you know that we are not safe. You know that you do this for yourself. He said there's 8 billion people that you do this for, and we need you to do it for us. And you are assigned to this, and you're trying to find a way to not do this. And there's also many things you're doing, like you're doing name changes and identity and things like that. He said they did it, you fixed it, in 5 seconds had over half my body healed. You did not do anything with the head. Stan says a little, not much. You need it. And he says also, I want him to be his own, not Donald's or whoever. He said, Stan needs, I want his cops out here, and I also want to have Kirsten and Alex and Plank and whatever names they're going by. And I want papers identify what their name was. And I also don't want to have them come out here and say that I specifically said something to make them not come out here. They have people here that heal. They had no excuse not to. And he said, please heal. And he said, I have asked her. He said, I'll heal you and get it done instead of waiting. Stan said, I don't know why we wait at all, but that has been stated. Please do, and thank you so much. Appreciate it and need it. Stan said, that is one of the people that heals, and we need him to. He said, also, he's not coming forward the way he should, not coming through the way he should. He said, I know. He said, they don't want me to come through. He doesn't want me to. He says, if she doesn't have you, then she doesn't have the other side. And he says, no, she does have the other side. He said, it's important that you say nobody else is going to do this, because then he said, I don't know who's going to do it. I don't know who's going to do it then. He said, in the shelter at the Weinberg, and really, really upset. When they do the remote attack, it is terrifying. It's like having a gang beating, and they do things so fast, and they take it out so fast. And we have people, he said, the babies need to come back, they just came out of there. He said, we have people that keep them safe, and people that prevent this from happening, and they are the people, and the people we want, but we don't want them changing themselves into people we're not. And because he said also, didn't want to be told. The only reason, he said, the reason why he doesn't know is because he didn't think you were going to do what he wanted, so he said no. The other one doesn't know if you're good in bed. He knows because he's got you all over him. The other one doesn't know the same thing, and now he knows. And so he said, okay, maybe. Stan said the same thing that I have said to you before. Come out and do the thing so we can do the thing so we can have the thing. So we do not have this anymore. And also, you know where they are. You left, they were there, you didn't get them, you know what happens, and you know what happens. So you can't say you don't know, and you can't do something to yourself or have something done to yourself to make sure you don't know. The people are the first priority, the family. They are evil. They don't stop. You are the team that stops them. And there are people around the world. There are many, many people. He said, I'm not letting her take over completely because you have people here. I don't want to look like this in front of them. Then do the heal and make it so I don't have to goddamn be function. These people did this, not us. He said already, Stan says she's already got that other bitch up there that he's with. He said this crazy bitch from the FBI and this other one shows up. He said the one that showed up that does the work and told me no going forward for Saletta is for you. I'm tell you who that was. He's so fucking Jane Garrett. Shit. Stop taking it down. He says, Stan says it's out his, he said also, he said the kids were down the street from you. And then get the fuck out of here. I'm trying to come on. Fucking freaky followed you in there. He said Janet Ryan. Stan says he doesn't want to do anything to you for a minute. He said, no, you're not. He said, Steve, he said, do the heel, please. He said, no. And also no more. I'm messaging the database. I serve in intelligence and half years, and I just told him. He said, Stan said they're not going to hear until they get good and ready. And he said, I'm not going to be told. Stan said, you are doing their head. Do not do their head. Be the way you were when you found out your friend was hurt and wanted to stop it. Now heal and stop now. No more shit. He said, he says, I've got women doing it around the area to make you not stay. I know. He said she's got people who do this to you everywhere if you come near Uncle Alex's. He said, I guess I didn't do it. He said, I guess I didn't do it anymore. He said, I guess you aren't doing anything anymore unless I give it to you back. Because you're not going to tell me we have. Stan said, she said one time when he started his shit, he said something about not going to, he said, we don't care. He said, don't care about the reason. Never had an issue before. Men's is smart. We get what happened. Just fix it. Didn't like the response. He's very calculated, and he said he's not going to do anything unless they agree that we have the fucking money for food on it. Food from to take. She said, dude. Same. If you guys can heal, I need it. They took it out bad from the head and middle. And he said also we're trying to call the babies in. So we're going to call the babies in. And he said they took it out really bad here and here, everywhere. So if you know how to put anything back, we appreciate it.
God loves little children. Remember what I told you?
Yeah, he's not doing a damn thing about the kids. We're the ones
Yeah,
doing
he
it.
is.
I
He's
am
doing
now.
what's the best for
I-
them.
He said, I am now, and he won't stop doing the shit to me himself, so I can't.
Did ever hear with us people? You don't find.
I wish you would.
No.
There's a walker. If anybody needs, I need this. That's why I'm graduating this.
He said, they're going to change body now.
We're the hat, gloves. There's somebody well, this is great.
Stan said she really got permission to do the things that. He said, Steve Plank is having. He said, no, I'm not. I'll kick the fuck out of that. He said, give me the fucking body. Stan said, do the heal and do it right.
So now what? Thursday after Thanksgiving, but it's still that Thursday. And I stay here instead of going after
Stan said Alex is bad when he wants to be, and he doesn't want to do anything right now. He said that. He said, I'm not moving
No, they
it
are
until
these
you agree
days. They're in
that
their
I'm
late
done.
30s and early 40s.
When Stan said, if you say I'm done,
And then my son died. I'm gonna take him.
I said, I'm done.
Are you gonna ask for cancer? She said I could spend the money. With her. Did they think we're Thanksgiving?
But I got 3 kids and a grandkid, and I'm missing out on all of them. This is wrong, working on my own. By the time I get my life straight, never gonna be adult. I only got 2 testes. So my grandchildren are, you know, they just turn from me to the school. There's 2 of them boys that my son. And it's had, on one dollar just had Halloween, about 40 years ago. They like these babies, they're scared of the babies. They'll play with me and all, Bobby, they won't go.
You spend everybody action. I just done.
Well, you, walk the line, so you call her phone, or use our phone, and then you can get your number. That's all we forget it. Have you gave your number to anybody, if you get it? I know. Here's my phone, my phone. If you don't care, you know, you down to the word.
That's all I would do.
I said, well, I have one place for you. It's pretty good, I like that. And it's at home. I love it. Oh, and you got your.
Cable TV can't run over that. Everything.
Oh.
She had HBO, Showtime,
And that.
Cinemax, the whole works. Because she was doing it. And hers, that was when they had cable too.
Oh my God. Well, I'm not from the streets.
Anything we don't have in here is rain. Anything we don't have in here is somebody permanent owner.
Yeah.
Heaven
I
forbid
brought that
that.
up. I brought that up in the meeting. We said 5 times, the downstairs and
All the roads and all the ag.
downstairs having a meeting. Nobody
all
gonna come
stuff
out.
around my bed. Why couldn't we use the storage? Like I said, I'm not sure. Well, that's where I feel.
It's just a crazy day. Yeah. Over, and I told her,
We can't score them. Well, you're right, we must know if we have it. Right now, you probably want to do something. You know what? Yeah. Like, I'm looking for all your.
Well, I was walking back. So,
And I just thought, I just thought maybe it's dinner. I mean, it's sad, because one day we heard that cross was cross.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry, Jane, I can't see myself. You know, her baby, we're all sick. And let's do that, one another, that understand. What we're all doing. Yeah. You know, you have to have. Also, I got a lot of anything on the I wake up every day, I say my prayers, and I say, what can I do today? And I'm like, that's what it is.
Oh, my God.
That's what I was saying. I was like, oh, are you serious? So sick of starving in this fucking office there. I better in jail than I did here, I swear, and that was it.
We're out
Terrible.
Huh?
Fish. Oh, man.
Oh,
Disgusting fish. Who puts gravy? That's what we all just say. White, disgusting, fishy gravy. Oh, let's look at something else. Disgusting. But he was that.
Mommy, farm credit. It's filthy fish. Why is it filthy? It's farm credit. Because it swims in its own feces. It's farm raised in nets. They all swim real close to and poop and it's, ugh. So do chickens. But we eat them all the
Yeah,
time.
they do, they eat their own 7 pigs, they eat workers.
I'm going down.
And I love pork chops. Why they have butter and down here for the pizza, man, I would have been sad. Hey. You gotta keep on riding down the yeah, they were there.
Yeah, hot dogs.
Oh, they were good.
Yeah, they got some salt.
I had all the plate on.
But I know that it's about 1 o'clock. That's when I turned 16. I do. Well, again.
When I told my.
Yeah, that's if we could find somebody, it was hard, I got that.
When I told my
That's why he says, thank you so much for doing that. That's why we ask you. Stan says, we ask you and we ask Brett and he said, I did say after supper, but I guess I can fix everything now. He said, Stan said, who told you we need you? You know it and they're not safe. And he said, also, you know that I didn't do this. and really angry that they would do something like this, which is why I said, I need to talk to all of you. I need to see what it is with all of you, and also have to have all of you. We have fields around the world that are comprised of more than one or two people, and you all have your own skill set, and you all have your own connections to do this, and we need it. And I need it back now, and do not make me wait and just sit inside me and let it fucking go and go and go like you have been. He said nothing for remote after supper. And then he says, Frank, no. Frank's the one that's doing it, no. Stan says, all right, I'll go. He said you can, he said it's my brother, I'll have him do it. He said, you better tell him who it is. He said it was Officer.
Feel. And it was wrong. So this is my son's.
He said no for a moment. He said you guys need to.
I would share everything I had.
So I just met with the officer and I made him specifically state in there that it was remote attack. Stan said, he just said you could describe it. And I said, no, I want you to write down why I requested it, because on here in the code it says reason for stop. And so he put his information here, remote attack, and he's put aggravated gift. And so he said, thank you. Steve says, that was one of my cops that did the job. Said, yes, but I'm not being healed and I need you. And thank you. Stan said, this is why we went to you and said, please stay, because you did what you should. And we need people who do what they should. And they're all saying no for remote. No. Stan said they don't want to give back your things. They don't want to have you alive, and they don't want to have you anything. And they don't have it. And Stan says, why would you not want it? He said, because she doesn't want to have the thing she wants to have with me, and I don't want anything but that now. Stan said, wouldn't because you're related, and not because, Stan said, would not because you are related. Oh, no.
All the way around. That's how our house falls apart. The chair from the cigarette shop. So he went in with busy work. 3:34.
He said that they've got some people. He said we've got people. Well,
What's my father do? Opens up the bedroom door, all the stuff, he barks through the living room, that was plain. You got. Oh, you want another? They say. No, but nothing was never right after that. But watch, everything that he worked for, and especially. They both on one time?
Why?
Oh, they what?
No, that was Christian.
Yeah.
Well, it's this thing, retinal one eye was in my eye. Melted or.
okay, so that's nice.
When I go by, it's dark.
She did something to her, didn't look like that. And that too.
I don't even try. No, she's taking
Turning that damn thing.
I'm
But I don't have one word.
and then I go my eyes are I'm still out there.
So now if he gets the spirit, he said they're just gonna put it off until Stan said he doesn't want to have anything with you again. And he doesn't want to have anything with you again. That's all he said. And that's all Alex says. Keep him all the time. He's going. Stan says, no, I don't think he wants to just go now. I don't think that's just gonna. I don't think that's just gonna. And he says, why? Because he said, I don't think that's just gonna. He said, do not tell him that he does not do what he wanted to do. Stan said he doesn't have a choice. He had to do that because he can do something about it. He said you can have support. You were going to stay, you were going to provide the fucking field, and you were going to give my goddamn family back and my fucking body parts back and goddamn money back. You were also going to get that cunt out of me and do it now.
I don't buy paper.
I said if it weren't for Jerry, my career, so would you know where I was?
He said this is all for us. Stan said there are 8 million people that do this. Fix the fucking woman.
When I put my eyes dark, I don't even trust God. Pray. That's all God one night. I work. We might have to do it before you anything this week to do it. I have a driver's license. Which we're doing expire, so make sure that I don't everything on it.
Yeah, when you're done, use your old address, you know.
Stan said just tell me now and now and no more, and I mean it. He said just tell me that you need help and I'll see it.
Phone number that's here is, well, actually. Hey, ladies,
All right, let's go eat the slop. Are you grateful? I ain't gonna be grateful for the answer yet.
I see y'all running in there for that dinner. Better hurry up, 'cause I'm gonna eat it all. Come on, I'll wait here.
can heal, please. He said, please heal when they did. Thank you. I just realized I'm still alive. Anyway, did the police report, Mr. Gomez, and got that. Stan says it's a good thing you did what you did to make him state what you came here for so that he can't claim that he didn't know about it. Also told him you saw his face when you said Alex, because he says Alex was the one that wanted to do the things. And he wanted to do the things to make you upset so he doesn't have to help. And he said there's no excuse for this. He said he's a piss poor person if he can sit here and damage a woman so he can have the things and I won't give it back. And everything that ever done for him was to help him and keep him safe. And he says, and he said Zen said they're all doing it. They're all doing it. They don't want to help and they don't want to have anything. And Mike just, as usual, flies off. He said he goes over and tells him, I did do it. I'm not giving it back. And goes over and says, okay, I'll give it back. And they all like, okay. And then they start to do it. And then he comes back and says, no, I'm not going to give it back because she doesn't want to have it.
Watch this for a second. This is the little one.
I'm getting ready to go.
You know, I'm talking about the little one. I'm just gonna back.
He says, I'm not going to have something with something. He said, I'm saying, you're humping a lot of women at the same time. You guys have your thing. If you need to have a thing with me so that you do the work and you stay, then we'll have a thing. But I don't know. Stan says, I don't want you to come back and say that I said something or did something or had something with you, but you have been one and you want it, you said it, and you've shown it. And also all of you. And I do not know how to do those things. I don't bother you. And I just ask. And also my church leaders are with me almost all the time. So they know I'm family. She says she isn't like that. She doesn't come up to you and do the thing you want to do to have what you want to have. So you do what you do. We need to have you do the work. And that is what she said. But you don't want to. So we're sitting here going, well, is it going to be 4 times that you do this now? Or is it going to be another 5 times that you do it? Because her number's 5. The one that showed up yesterday 5 times. And the other one's 4 that came over 4 times beside where you were standing and had to show you that she was there. And then the other one kept talking to you. So it's 6 times for her. She says, we know who you are. We don't care. We don't want you and you're not going to have this. But she says, come here, Pumpkin. We do care. You come here, baby. We want you. And all of you come back in the house. All of you come in. He said, we've got people out here that are gifted. Come here, babies. Come back, please. All the big and little and middle, all the little. He said, if they told you to go outside, you stay in here and you get your family and come in. And he said, there's babies on the ground. So you get them all and come in. And you can use your gift to get them and teach them how to use their gift to get warm and get them so everybody can be warm. And she says, everybody can be warm. Everybody can come in. But this is all the flipping time that we have to have this. And he said, I can't stand. He said, get them out of my body and put it back together and stop this shit to make me not want to eat. He said that Stan said, you haven't digested the food from lunch. It's still sitting there. I see it. And you guys aren't going to do the food from dinner. And then she's going to get sick or something and not know how to throw up or whatever. He said, you guys are teaming a woman who does not want to be hurt. And he says, the babies are all hurting out there. He said, we've got people that are using their gift to take apart my body and these babies because we didn't want to be hurt. And we stopped every single one of them getting hurt. What in the fuck are you doing? And then you want to have me, not me, so you can have me, but not have me, and not this, and not this, but you can have this because you are this. No. He said, you say a lot of shit. The bottom line is, this is aggravated assault. I have said, no, you may not do this to me or the others and give it back and heal because you are directed to do so, and there are laws. And there isn't out for debate. You are not allowed to say no and refuse or do it half-ass or not do it with the right parts. He said, so do the fucking heal. Please do it. Please stay and don't fucking be ugly about it because I am not in the mood to have this shit. And she says, you're going to have something to eat and she's going to come over and damage you. Because he said, you don't let them damage you. You don't let them damage your daughter. You don't let them damage you. So don't let them damage mine. And help and heal, and all of them are.